change your name?
I just wanted to become someone new, so I changed my name and dyed my hair.
Why did you want to become someone new?
Why? Not exactly proud of my past.
Who is? Well, that's what the word means, Paula. Past.
That might be easy for you to say, but...
Look, wait a minute. What made you start dancing? Your parents?
No. What do Puerto Ricans know about theater? I mean, now they have Channel 47, but back then, they had nothing. Oh, but my father, he loved movies. And he'd work nights and we'd take us to 42nd Street. We'd go from one movie to another and to another. I don't know why, but I love musicals.
How old were you?
7 or 8.
On 42nd Street?
Yeah, it was a trip.
Go on.
Okay, I'd have to move down front because I couldn't see. I wear contacts now. So I moved down front and these strange men would come in, sit beside me and play with me. I never told anyone. I guess it didn't matter.
Why didn't it matter?
Why? Well, I was,
Look, Paula, if this is too rough for you, I have your picture
No. Okay, from seeing all those movie musicals, I used to dance around the street. I'd get caught all the time. God, it was that embarrassing. I was always being Sid Charisse. Always. Which I never did understand because I wanted to be an actress. I mean, I really wanted to perform. I remember my cousin once said to me, "Oh, you'll never be an actress." I knew she was just saying this to me because I was such a tomboy. I mean, I wasn't girly at all. I always knew I was gay, but that didn't bother me. What bothered me was that I didn't know how to be a girl. One day, I looked myself in the mirror and I said, "You're 14 years old and you're a lesbian. What are you going to do with your life?" At that time, I was at Cardinal Hayes High School. Everyone knew what I was because I wasn't like the other girls. I mean, I liked school, but my grades got so bad. Even if I knew the answers, I wouldn't raise my hand because I was afraid they'd laugh at me. They'd even yell at me in the halls. It was awful, just awful. Finally, I went down to the principal's office, and I said, "I'm a lesbian." Well, it was a Catholic high school. And at the age of 15, you didn't just say that. And he said, "Would you like to see a psychiatrist?" And I did. And he said, "Well, I think you're very well adjusted for your age, and I think you should quit school." So I did. But I really didn't want to. I just couldn't take it anymore. See, when I quit school, what I was trying to do was find out who I was and how to be a woman. And since then, I found out that I am one. I was looking for all the wrong things. I was looking on how to be feminine. Anyways, I started hanging around 72nd Street, meeting a lot of strange people, just trying to make friends with people that were like me, so that I could figure out what it was that I was. Someone told me they were looking for dancers at the Jewel Box Review. You know, the drag show? So I'd go down to audition, and from all those years of pretending I was Sid Charisse, I had this fabulous extension. I mean, I could turn anything my first audition. They said, "Well, you're too tall to be a girl. Would you like to be a butch?" I said, "What's that?" They said, "A guy." "Well, what do I have to do?" I said, "Here, put this suit on." "But I'm shaped like a girl." I said, "Oh, that's no problem. Come on upstairs." So I went and they strapped me down and put me in this suit. It was freaky. It was incredible. So I go back downstairs and they say, "Oh, you have great shoulders." And I said, "Really? Terrific." God, it's so weird thinking about all this. It's a whole lifetime ago. I mean, I was just past the age of 16. Oh, and then there was a thing of me trying to hide it from my parents. Because you see, I had to buy all this stuff like shoes and hats and wigs, and I kept hiding it, but my mother would always find it. I made up some lie about a boyfriend for getting it, and she believed me. Well, I was finally in show business. It was the asshole of show business. But it was a job, nothing to brag about, but I finally had friends. But after a while, it got so demeaning. I mean, no one at the jewel box had any dignity, and most of them considered themselves freaks. I don't know. I guess it was the lack of dignity that got to me, so I left. Oh, I muddled around a bit, became a waitress, a secretary. Without an education, you can't get a good job. So when they called and asked if I'd come back, I went. We were at the Apollo Theater on 125th Street, doing 4 shows and a movie. It was so tacky. Anyways, the show was heading to Chicago, and my parents were stopping by to bring me my luggage and say goodbye. So I was getting ready to go on, and I looked like some hitman with a Thompson machine gun. So I'm going on for the finale, and who should I see by the stage door? My parents! They got there too early. I didn't know what to do. I freaked. And I said, oh, I know, I'll just walk past them like all the others, and they'll never notice me. So I took a deep breath and went. And just as I passed my mother, I heard her say, oh my God. Well, I got it. But I had to go in for the finale, so I went. And after the show, I went back to the dressing room. And after I finished dressing, I went back downstairs. And there they were, standing in the middle of all these. And all they said was, please write, make sure you eat, and take care of yourself. And just before they left, my father turned to the producer and he said, take care of my little girl.